to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Iowa Cubs and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next.
Toledo Mud Hens.
Derek Haller gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handed.
Next, it'll be Eddie James as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Find the ball.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Here's Mike Ford. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pereira is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So now here is Gavin Sheets looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready with the 1-1. Hit in the air down the left field line.
You're going.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So they get to him for a couple of hits. So next to bat will be Eddie James. He singled in his first AB. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2. Now at the plate is Eddie James. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
1-1 to count. One and two.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. From the stretch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Right side, hit hard. A dive, he's got it. What a play. Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in is Riley Green, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. So here is Eddie James, rounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball in.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Here's a pop-up now. Chatham has a play. 1 down.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Toledo Mud Hens came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tarek Skubal wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Gerson Moreno records the save, his 21st of the year. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Iowa Cubs and the Toledo Hens. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alex Lang is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high.
And it's belted high and deep into right center.
Go hard.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third.
Get out, get out, get out.
And he is in there.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Isan Diaz. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. The 2-2. Hard liner to center field. Cameron is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. Striding forward now is the DH, Eddie James, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, Matty, so difficult to hit from both sides of the plate, but his eyes light up when he's hitting left-handed against the righties out on the mound. He's been torching them all year long.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Palacios will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And now in the box, Eddie James. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
Come on, get here, get here,
Throw on
get here.
first, so the sacrifice is successful.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt, with a run.
Next to stand in is Eddie James, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance. Now here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. top for their 30th victory. Tony DeBrill gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more minor league baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Iowa Cubs and the Toledo Mud Hens. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sandy Gaston gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Fellas, you look at these guys with a first-inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Riley Green becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Akil Baddoo stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 out, nobody on. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dave Carrillo. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
All right, come on now.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next to hit, C.J. Chatham. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Diaz takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now to the plate, here is Luis Laurencio. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope,
and 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Iowa leads it 5-0. Now it'll be Mickey McDonald. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So now into the box is Todd Boucher.
The catcher.
In there, strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. So now to the plate, Kenneth Pritchett. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richie Milligan. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Scooped up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in will be Riley Green. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Bounces to the left side. Reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Up next, Akil Baddoo, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dave Carrillo. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Iowa leads it 5-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Mickey McDonald, will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next to dig in, Todd Boucher.
The catcher.
And called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
1 down.
1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Irvin is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Into the box, Kenneth Pritchett. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Leading off the inning, it'll be Richie Milligan. And they could use a spark from him here. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The I-Cubs are out in front, 5-0. And now here is Dave Carrillo. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Stepping in now C.J. Chatham. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We've played 8 full. Iowa leads it 5-0. Now at the plate here is Mickey McDonald. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here. Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Stewart is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th. Next to hit is Todd Boucher. He flew out in his last AB. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
5-0 the final score today. The Iowa Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eddie James earned his 9th win of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Sandy Gaston couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshow.com.